talk about it.
I'll take the arm. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. We are in the car. It's been a minute since we've done a video like this. We are on our way to Charleston and we are doing something called an Iboo treatment. And you guys know how Chris is around blood. Are you nervous?
Yeah, I don't love needles at all.
So in this treatment, you're gonna have, we are both going to have a needle in both arms. One is a blood coming out. There's gonna be 2 liters of blood coming out of us, going through a machine, and then put back in the other arm. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot for Chris to handle. I'm usually pretty good with needles. I feel like 2 needles is a lot for anybody to handle, but it's 1 hour procedure we're each gonna do, and they kind of make it a spa day over in Charleston. They have a place where they do green light therapy in the beginning, red light therapy when you're done, vibration plates. It's kind of like an active spa day, if you will. Not like a relaxing, get a massage and a facial kind of spa day, but
the point is to like try to live longer.
Yeah.
They remove like toxins and plastics and metals from your body, and then they filter out your blood. It goes back in. Back in
is ozone.
They add ozone to your blood.
Yeah. So there's a lot of benefits. It's anti-inflammatory. It increases your immune response, which is cool. So I'm trying to turn sign language. So there's a lot of benefits to it, and one of the things that it does is it actually pulls out any kind of like plaque in your arteries. So in our case, heart disease actually runs in my family, specifically coronary artery disease, which is kind of scary. My grandpa had it, my dad has it. Chris is adopted, so we don't know what kind of stuff runs in his genetic history. So we always try and do things if it can let us live longer. We always kind of look into things like this. This is going to be one of the more expensive things that we've ever done for overall life extension, but I'm excited for it because it seems like it's going to be the most beneficial for both of us kind of all the way around. So I mean, I'm excited. I know the needles are going to suck, but I am excited about it, and I know Chris is too, because he's the one that was actually really pushing me to do this. So I know you're excited, right? I mean, he looks scared as hell, but it's gonna be okay. All right, so let's get in there and get started.
So the beginning is that priming process. So we are going to wait for your blood to kind of prime through the line and get to a certain point in the filter so that, we're ozonating your blood, not just that heparinized saline that's in there. And then once we begin the ozonation process, that full time is 50 minutes. And by the end of that 50 minutes, you can expect for about 2 liters of your blood to be treated through the whole system.
Okay.
And you said this is the outgoing.
That's right, that's the outline, and that's
and then that's going to be the inline.
It will eventually all have blood through the whole thing going back in. Usually you see a pretty big difference between
the coloring.
Yep.
I'll get out of the way too.
Mm-hmm.
You see the filter thing to your right?
Yeah, well, your line is like black.
It is pretty dark. However, I will say I've seen darker starting in the outline.
The darker it is, I'm guessing the less oxygenated it would be.
Yeah, so you're going to see a stark difference in this area right here. So as your in blood comes out, so you can expect this is where the ozone and the oxygenation happens. The stark difference is going to be from there to there. You're going to see very clear. Okay. It's going to be very bright. Now, of course, in the beginning, it's mixing with mostly saline, so it's going to appear lighter. But once we get in, probably like 10 minutes into the procedure, most of what's coming through that inline will be your blood, and there will still be a very clear difference. So yes, it's that oxygenation process.
So where's the oxygen going in at?
This is the tank. It comes in here, and it passes through our ozone generator that's at the bottom of this box. Comes out this side as O3 or ozone.
Oh, so that's going in the top of the filter. Okay.
Yep. And you're starting to turn pink here, so you're just about ready to begin the ozone. And 50 minutes from now.
You're okay so far?
Yeah, look at that little basket. So now that's from the ozone is pushing that out?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And as the blood's passing through those little straws.
Do you know what that stuff is?
Everyone wants to know. To be honest with you, when we were trained, our trainer kind of let us know that there's not a huge, substantial amount of evidence to say like, hey, this is what's in everybody's waste bucket. There are some claims out there. I can't really say yes or no to that because we haven't tested it ourselves. What I do know is that what has been found for sure is there's some bigger proteins in your blood that kind of get stuck as they're passing through those tiny little pores of the straws, and so those proteins will kind of get stuck in there and then kind of drop down into the bucket. You're looking at things like maybe fibrinogen, which is like part of the clotting and things like that. As well as there are speculations of maybe some like urea, ammonia type nitrogen byproducts, because you'll find at the end of this, so you'll have a big portion of it that's foam. At the bottom, so that foam condenses into a liquid at the bottom.
Okay.
And typically it ranges from like a really pale kind of yellow to more of a very concentrated, almost like really concentrated urine look.
Okay.
And since we know, urine is yellow from urea, there's, probably some.
But it seems like some people it's like more watery and some people it comes out like foamy and...
No matter what though, because we have done our own little experiment of kind of keeping that bin out, and that foam will condense down, and it is still on that spectrum of like color. Saline and heparin dripped into your line here, and that's just to make sure that your blood doesn't clot while it's outside of the body. Other than that, nothing else is added other than oxygen and ozone.
Alright, so you can clearly see this is the outgoing line, and then here, that really pretty red is what's going back in him all clean. And we feel like what right now? Feel anything?
No, better now that the needles are...
Hey, you're fine now.
The needle part's over.
The sharp objects are
Yeah. Well, it looks like pee. It looks like ginger ale, actually.
Well, like Red Bull a little bit.
Oh, really? Did you have Red Bull this morning?
Red Bull vodka.
Cleaning it all up.
Oh, yeah. Let's look at that line again. So again, outline, inline. Dirty, as we're saying, and clean. Look how dirty you are. Still feel good?
Yeah, feel great.
There's about a little over 10 minutes left. You were just up and talking. Now you look like you're dying. This is the
I'm so afraid to
reaction.
move or do anything.
Did you have that,
It's a wrap?
yes,
Oh,
please.
it's over there.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Oh, so does that line still have to finish?
Yes.
Oh, gotcha.
To let the rest of the blood go back. And as soon as it gets to about right here, we'll just clamp it so it stops.
Gotcha. All right, first step is green light therapy. Here we go. Yeah. Like I was expecting. No, the pinch.
Oh,
I don't know.
pinch,
Is it the
pinch.
gauge too?
No, it's the
Oh.
same, but that's why I was asking. One minute ago.
Okay. Okay. Good. How are you feeling?
Better.
Now that we stopped messing
Yeah.
with it, yeah. It really does make it. It's like then you like bear down.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to.
It's crazy the color difference.
There's two actually. Yours was more like ginger ale yellow.
Yours tasted salty, more salty than mine did.
So weird. Yeah, make sure I get all that blood back. So red light therapy now, it's supposed to help with circulation after the Iboo treatment. So we're gonna rest here for 10 minutes and then head home.
6.5 hours later.
Okay, so that was interesting. Something very, very different for us.
I lost a lot of blood.
And then it got all put like right back in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it was fine. Like, hi Shadow.
Oh boy.
We need attention. Sit.
So Shadow doesn't do well when she does not get the attention. So if somebody's focused on something else other than her, she loses her mind.
Sit.
Come on.
Sit. Sit
Yeah.
for us. I know you missed us so much.
You're gonna annoy all the
You
audience.
missed us so much. Oh, that's a good girl. Okay. That's a good girl. Yes, that's my princess.
Okay.
Okay, princess is
Now we
good.
should be good.
All right. So, so I like that they gave us, so we did the green light therapy, we did the red light therapy. So I liked that you felt a little bit relaxed after the green light therapy. Then you do your treatment.
They gave us shots of tequila.
They did not give us shots of tequila.
They should have.
Would have calmed the nerves. It like kind of went off without a hitch, which was pretty cool.
Yeah. It was actually really easy, and I don't like needles at all. And
They were gentle.
yeah, it wasn't bad.
Yeah. We didn't feel lightheaded, right? They were like worried about like, are you gonna feel lightheaded and all these things. And other than being tired, we were very tired afterwards.
The ride home was long.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's because we drove 2 hours to Charleston, and then we were there for a couple hours, and we drive 2.5 hours back home.
Yeah.
It was just a long day, so I might have just been tired from that.
It could have just been the 2 hours, and then I was telling one of my clients today, he went and it's 50-minute, procedure, and then I went and it's 50 minutes. So we're sitting for 2 whole hours there too. And I know like even stupid things, like when I go get my nails done, I'm sitting for like an hour and a half to 2 hours, and I'm tired for the rest of the day because I've just been sitting for so long. I don't think either one of us are the kind of people that sit for a long period of time.
Yeah.
Like we're always doing like 1,000,001 things. So that could have been why we were
But you
so
could
tired.
easily get that procedure done and go home and go out to dinner and like
Right.
resume normal activities.
Right.
I think they like you to take it easy that day, but you don't feel like loopy or odd or anything.
Yeah.
But I thought what was interesting was that bucket in the video where it shows like all that white foam
It's like
and
waste.
that yellow like grossness that comes out. That comes out of your blood.
Yeah, that's
So,
like waste product.
Whatever it is, it can't be good. I mean, that's not blood, so it just doesn't seem like it should be in there to begin with. Mine was more foamy
Yeah.
than yours, but I think you're healthier. You're a lot healthier than I
Right.
am.
But I mean, our outgoing blood for both of us was very dark. It's not like mine wasn't that dark.
Yeah. So I'm curious to see if I feel anything different over the next couple of days. Like
I do have more energy. Like
that is true. We've been
immediately after,
Yeah.
I was obviously very tired. He was like, "Why won't you stay awake with me? I'm in the car and I'm sleeping." And I never do. I'm not a passenger princess. I always try and stay awake. But I was like, "Screw you, I'm dead."
But it's worth it because like who knows if maybe like we watched videos of people getting this done, and there's people that like had like blood clots come out in those filters. So I mean, who knows if maybe this buys like a couple extra years on your life.
Yeah.
Because there's people in the videos you can see like plaque coming out in the tube. So, maybe even if you do it once a year or something, maybe it's just buying more time on your life. Like who knows? But
And that was a cool thing too. Whenever you like look these procedures up, they say you like these big packages. You do like 3 of them or 4 of them, whatever. And they weren't trying to like oversell us. Is that their first question, their initial question was like, why are you here? Like, what brings you here? And we were like, longevity. Like, we're pretty healthy people. We eat clean. We work out. I think we take pretty good care of ourselves. And like, for us, it's like just longevity. Like, what can we do to elongate our lives a little bit? You know, what kind of like benefits can we gather from this? And it seems like it's good benefits. Heart disease runs in my dad's side of the family. So obviously making sure my blood is clean is going to be really important. We don't know Chris's family history because he's adopted, which we've said before.
I am?
Yeah, surprise. So, like, little things like that, it gives you a little bit of peace of mind. And if it's going to give us longevity, that's great. And in our initial conversations, they weren't even upselling us, like, more. And they were like, you know, we do discount it if you buy so many up front, and we could share them. So, like, if we buy, like, 3 or 4 of them, you know, he could use 2, I could use 2, we could share them, which was pretty cool. Like, they were flexible with things, but I feel like a lot of practices are not. So I thought that was kind of cool.
It was cool they let us film too.
Yeah, they let us film. They were very knowledgeable. They weren't afraid to talk on camera, which was helpful for us as well. But I mean, all in all, I think it was a great experience. I would do it again. Like, I don't think we need to go on like any kind of monthly protocol, and they weren't even pushing that on us.
They were cool with us being anti-vaxxers.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can say that on YouTube, but most doctors don't like that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they actually like, we were talking about like methylene blue and vermectin and stuff like that.
Can't say on YouTube.
Sorry.
Can't say fembenz at all. Well, you can take it for your horse.
Yeah, when I give
like I have a 215-pound horse, and I've been feeding that horse ivermectin and fembenz at all, and my horse has been feeling a lot better, he said.
Yeah, so his horse says things like that. But we were talking about these things with like the doctor, and she was very like pro all that stuff. So, which is cool because you don't see a lot of doctors like that, which I dig it, you know. Yeah. But I mean, we definitely feel like we were very comfortable in that office, which was wonderful.
Yeah, so if you want to learn more about it, just Google EBOO, EBOO, and there's a lot of info out there, but maybe it's something you want to spend your money on and get done. And
longevity, guys. Like, I always say this, like, especially when I'm bringing on a new client for like training and nutrition, when you think like longevity for your life, like it's worth spending money on your health. Like, you think nothing of going out to dinner, dropping $200, $300, $500 on dinner. Like, I'm saying, like, you could drop, you know, a couple $100 more and do something like this. I think it's worth it. And we're not getting a kickback from this. We did this on our own. This was our own free will.
Oh, yeah,
this
we spent our own money on this.
Yeah, this is not sponsored at all. We just always bring you guys in when we do something kind of fun. So this was fun. So let us know if you liked the video and what you think of the procedure. Would you get into it or would you not? And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Peace out, everybody.
Bye.